Hi folks, how y'all doing? Okay, so tonight I'm coming at you with a video that I do not have, believe it or not, on my channel. I have videos of all of these bags separately, but not together, y'all. And this is the Cabas series. Yes, look at that. Ooh, booyah, yes. Like I said, I know I have videos of each of these separately, and I think maybe even two at a time or something, I don't know. But now I have all three, and so I wanted to just go over them with you really quick. You might be familiar with this bag. It's a vintage bag. It's no longer available. It's the Cabas series. So you've got the small baby right here, Cabas piano bag, which you would consider a PM bag if you're thinking of, you know, the petite or whatever. And then you have the mid-size bag, the Cabas Mezzo. Okay, it's going to be similar to like a Neverfull MM. By the way, the PM right here is going to be similar to like a Neverfull PM. That's going to translate pretty much the same. And then the big mama right here, the Cabas Alto. Booyah! Look at that. Ooh, looky. Okay, and everyone on these bags, like, people are all across the board. Okay, I have some people that really love just the smaller little manageable totes like this, and you know, they're just fine with it. And then I would say the most popular size though, at least from my client base, is probably the Mezzo. Okay, that's probably just because it's a happy medium. Okay, it's not monstrous, but it still offers a lot of room. And then the biggest difference between the piano and the Mezzo and the Alto is that the Alto for some reason does not have the zipper closure. You do have the zipper closure on the other two, but you do not have it on the Alto, which is kind of strange. So just really quick, I'll just go through the measurements. Okay, so the piano bag is 12.5 inches wide by 9.5 inches tall and 4.75 inches deep. Okay, so it's decent. I mean, it's decent. And okay, as far as the elbow test, it's not really gonna pass the elbow test. Okay, it's gonna be one of those bags you're gonna have to put up on your shoulder, and you do have quite a bit of room. Ultimately, it's going to depend on your size, your arms, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I can, you know, put it up over my shoulder if I want to. I can definitely carry it as a tote. You can also access it from your shoulder, which is nice, okay? And then the handle drop. Do I have the handle drop? No, I don't. But anyway, like I already said, you can't, it doesn't actually pass the elbow test. Here, you know what? I'll just tell you where it is because I have my a little measuring tape right here. Okay, wrong way. Okay, so handle drop on this one is 9 inches. Okay, so there you go, that's piano. And then I'll show you just really quick what goes in each of them in just a second too. Okay, for the Cabas Mezzo bag, you've got 13 inches wide. So that doesn't seem right, because that's just saying that it's only a 1/2 inch wider than the piano, which I guess could be. There's not really a whole lot of difference. Let me do it from the bottom, hold on. Just gonna see if I put them like this. Oh gosh, that does not even seem right at all. Let Mama double check this, okay? Because that just does not seem right. Let's try this again. Now, if I'm just doing from the point to the point, that might, okay, well, okay. So 11 inches wide on the piano, if you're just measuring from like where it curves, okay? So where it curves to where it curves. And obviously at the widest point, it's going to be a little bit more. So 11 inches. And then that's on the piano. Okay, so let me do the Cabas. All this stuff down. Okay. And then what did I say on the Mezzo? 13. I feel like it's bigger than that. Same thing on this one. So about where it curves. So it's actually 14. Okay, well that makes more sense, I guess. So 14 inches wide. Okay, let me make an adjustment to my notes here. I don't know. I must have been smoking crack that day. Whenever I was measuring, I don't know. And then what did I say on this one? I said 11. Okay, that would make more sense because that is going to be more about 3 inches difference. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so let's get back to this. So 11 inches wide, 9.5 inches tall, and then, oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. 14 inches wide, 12 inches tall, and 6 inches deep. Okay, and that is going to be right too on the height, I'm pretty sure. 12 inches. Just make sure. So actually, 13 inches. Freaking all over the place on this thing. Okay, so 14 by 13. And then is the 6 in the depth right, for crying out loud? Let's just double check. Okay. Yeah, it's, well, 6.25. Let's just say between 6 and 6.25. So that one's actually, that is accurate. Okay. And that's the Mezzo. And again, it's going to be similar to a Neverfull MM. Okay, and it actually will pass the elbow test. It'll kind of graze your elbow a little bit. Okay, you can see, like it'll kind of graze your elbow, but it will pass ultimately, I think. And it is easy to get into from your shoulder as well. Again, it has a zipper closure, nice generous pocket on the inside. On the one wall back here, nice generous pocket, D-ring, and then you have an old cell phone pocket over here, which is, I used to say that they were useless, but I've changed my position on that. They actually will carry something, okay? And then you have the Big Mama, the Alto. So I have on this one 16 inches at the bottom, and then 21 inches at the widest point, 20 inches at the top, 14 inches tall. So it's actually, is this the same height as the Mezzo? Let's just see here. There ain't no way. Okay, y'all, I don't know what on earth Mama is doing when she's measuring these bags. Okay, because I use the same thing. No, that's right. Okay, so they both are 14 inches tall, and then 6 inches deep. This does not seem like it's 6 inches deep. Seems like it's a little bit bigger than that, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, oh, it's the same. Okay, so on the Cabas Alto and the Mezzo, they are the same height and the same depth. The difference is just going to be like how wide they are, okay? And again, at the widest point, this goes all the way up to 21. That's pretty big. That's a big Mama. And again, the huge difference here is no zipper closure, no snap, no anything, just, you know, just completely open. This is like straight up, you know, beachy tote. It has a big generous pocket back here. That will fit you, fit your full-size wallet, so you don't have to worry about that for security at least. But I mean, this bag, like you could actually put your Mezzo bag inside of your, see, the Alto will actually fit the Mezzo bag, okay? And then some. So see, look at that. There you go. And you still have a lot of room on either side, all right? That's just kind of give you an idea on that as far as the, what it'll fit. But, you know, again, this is going to be like your carry-all, your beachy tote. I actually do have this one that I'm holding was actually a special order for a client, and she is wanting to use it as more as a daily bag, but more of just like a catch-all. And I understand, because whenever I was, before COVID, whenever I was traveling to all my kids' dance studios and I was in the car a lot, I had a car bag, and the car bag actually is over here. It's a, it's what I call the car bag, and it's like just from Land's End, and it's just a huge beachy tote, and it's very similar to the Cabas Alto. Okay, I mean, it's probably a little more slouchy and whatnot, and it's actually, it's got more depth, I think. But anyway, so this tote, my car bag, is the bag that I keep in the car, and it's kind of just my carry-all. I mean, you know, or my catch-all. I mean, so like if I have, you know, what do I have over here? So I have like a sweater and a little blanket and a sweater, and then, you know, just if you just have a lot of errands, I don't know, this is just a good, and it could even be a work tote, you know, if you still have small kids, it'd be a great diaper bag / mom bag, because you could also put you know, some sort of a clutch or something on the inside, and then that way you can just grab and go. I mean, there's like so many options for this one. Now, I know in my last video that I actually was doing on this one, I said, oh, this would be way too big for me, I just don't think. But you know, sometimes, like whenever I see a bag like 2 and 3 times, at least I hold it 2 and 3 times, then I start to change my, you know, my opinion. So there was a time whenever I was like, oh yeah, it's just going to be way too big. But now I don't know. I think it actually might be okay. Just because in the season of life that I'm in right now, I am always on the go. And so I do like the idea of having, you know, just something that you can just throw everything in and not have to worry about it. And so for a car bag, this is actually a great option. And, you know, whatever. So again, this is the Alto. And I mean, just to show you, okay, so I have all my stuff right here. So I have my little, it's either the Aldridge or the Eldridge, I can't remember, and I need to look it up because I keep saying that in my videos. And my little pouch that came out of a Randoni sling, and I like this pouch because it does save space because it's envelope style. Okay. My Accessory Pochette, it's my ride or die. I think I've carried this like, it's the same one that I've always had, and I carry it in every bag, and I love it, and I highly recommend everyone having one. Calendar. And then I have like some upcycled items. Okay, so I have my tissue case, and I'm just going to actually put this stuff in the side pocket over here, and I have my little reader's case. I'll put that over there. Earbuds, or wait, what are these? AirPods? Whatever they are. And then my upcycled pen case and my little cigarette etui. I'm just going to throw that in there. So just all this stuff right here. Okay, this is not even really a lot of stuff. But see how loosey-goosey it is? And there is still like a ton of room. And so again, I can throw my, you know, I've got a little pair of my UFOs. So these are my UFO sandals, and they're like recovery sandals. So you can throw those in there. And then, I mean, I showed you the sweater. So see, look, you can just throw your shoes in there. I mean, whatever. It's just like a catch-all. Catch-all tote for sure. Another thing I like about the Cabas series is the handles. So the handles do have a nice drop to them. They also are, you know, wider, so they do fit comfy on your shoulder, I think. As compared to like the Neverfull, especially if you get the Neverfull GM and you load it up, it's those straps are just so thin that I don't really care for the way they fit on my shoulder. But for this, I do. And I've said this in another video. It doesn't seem to matter, you know, for me, like what kind of bag I'm carrying that has these straps. It's going to stay on my shoulder. I don't think that sentence made sense because it's really late and I think I was just talking gobbledygook. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter what the straps are, like how wide or whatever they are. One of them always does this. Okay, there was a time where I was convinced that it was just the strap. Well, now I'm convinced that it's not the strap. It's the combination of the strap and my you know, way my shoulders are or whatever. But I always end up having this. And so I'm always having to just make sure that I'm holding it or, you know, putting it back up on my shoulder or whatever. It's just like, I don't know. It's just props, right? First world props. And anyway, but of course you can get into it from your shoulder. I mean, this gapes open like this. And so yeah, you have a D-ring in here, old cell phone pocket, and then also the zipper pocket on the back here. And, you know, like I said, it's a great big catch-all tote, but I would say the happy medium is the Mezzo. You know, you can go to my other review video where I do just this bag and I go through the measurements and everything again. But yeah, I like it because it does have a zipper closure, and I'm not big on like, you know, zipper closure, but you know, that definitely is something. It's a plus. I mean, I don't ever even zip. I don't even know why I said that because I don't even really zip my bags anyway, honestly. It's just if I have to go through security at the airport, I'll zip it. But then again, I'm not even usually carrying my normal daily bag. I'm carrying a smaller bag. And then of course you have your little piano. Now I'll just show you really quick. Okay, I'll just put these same items in here so you can kind of see that even the little bag will still fit. You have to just basically have assigned spots. Okay, so I have assigned spots, but everything is kind of tight. I will tell you that. Let's see. Now I probably could put these these earbuds, whatever the heck they're called, on the D-ring because I do have a little clip. I'm not going to do that right now, but I probably could do that. And then my calendar is not really going to fit side to side without it being a pain. Okay, and see, I still have two. Okay, so here's the items that I just had in the Alto, and everything has assigned spots, and I can't really get into it easily because, you know, everything is just kind of stuffed. Plus, I did not have room for my upcycled tissue holder or my readers, and so I have to have these. And so yeah, so that's kind of to give you an idea. Now, of course, if I'm not carrying my, you know, this, and I'm downsizing maybe my pochette or something, well, then I have a little more room in here. But definitely the piano is way too small for me. It's not really a bag that suits me at all. But again, lots of women love this bag because it is a nice manageable size. It's not over the top big, and you know, it's still super cute. So okay, anyway, that's all I have. I just wanted to show you really quick. I never had them all together at one time, and so I wanted to show you. Again, Cabas series, the piano and the Mezzo both have a zipper closure, but the Alto does not. But they're all super swag bags. And so, if you notice in the description, there's some links. I do live sales every week, multiple live sales. I put all the links to all my groups and all the platforms and stuff that I'm in, so I'd love for you to be a part of that. I also have a VIP texting group. I'll text you when I'm going live. I do not spam you. I just text you when I'm going live. So I'd love you to be part of that too. So I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Okay, bye!